Hi, my name is Dennis Alisea from Alisea Moto-Sports. Thank you for purchasing the geometry rear sets for the Ninja 400 and 500. I made this video to show you how to install the geometry rear sets properly. So the first step is to remove your stock bolts, which is the two on your master cylinder and 2 on your frame. And then you also want to remove the pin and the cotter pin from your master cylinder, and that'll get you to this position. Next, if you lay out your parts, you'll see what you have that is included with your rear sets. You have your main plate, you have your rear brake arm, heel guard, foot peg, and your light switch bracket. And then these 4 bolts here are from your stock setup. So 2 of them are from your rear master cylinder and 2 of them are for your front attachment points. So your rear sets are gonna come pretty much assembled like this here. If you wish, you can put some safety wire on the back of these here 2 bolts, all right? It's totally up to you, or later on, you could just pull them out a little bit or take them out and put some Loctite on it once you have everything finalized. So the first thing you want to do is pick your location where you want to start. If your foot's like say 7.5, you could either start in this back corner or here. You're not going to tighten anything down. You're going to wait until you have both sides together and you'll sit on the bike and see whatever you need to take apart and readjust. But this location here seems to be good for most, say, under 6 foot tall people. Okay, so it has a pin and a location for it. So you're gonna pop that in there. Okay, you're gonna seat it in. You're gonna take your bolt. You're gonna put it in. Screw it all the way down. Okay, like that. So now your cutaways are on the bottom, and you'll be able to move it all the way around if you wish. All right. So now we have a good location that is snugged. We're attached the rear brake master cylinder. It's always harder to do it with video going. Pop it in. Again, your cotter pin goes to the back. So you want to make sure that this here goes back inside there. Okay, perfect. And then you bend it over. Then you're going to rotate it up like this. You're going to get your master cylinder going. There's no forcing anything. It all goes by hand. If it doesn't go by hand, there's something wrong. Okay, these here you could Loctite them if you wish, but I wouldn't Loctite them down until you're finalized on your foot position. Okay, but you want to get your hardware going. Okay, and just snug, you know, just snug. Nothing crazy for right this second. All right, but they do seat. All right. Now you're pretty much there. So now we're going to start with your stock hardware that mounts to your frame. Doesn't matter top first or bottom first. It doesn't really matter. Okay. You're pretty much almost there. Okay. Here again, you're just going to snug them down. Okay, you don't have to go gorilla on it. Your arm is going to pretty much come together like this here. If not, you can just put this here toe peg together nice and easy. Okay, it does have a locking lock nut, so you kind of don't want to over tighten that. Because you'll ruin the lock nut, all right? But once it's in place, you'll be fine. Okay, so there's a slot back here, how the nut fits, and just put it in, just snug. There is technically, there is a right and a left, and the only reason why there's a right and a left is because of the way that the pin for the toe peg sits. You don't want the clip up on top. You know, that's just my preference, but we leave it loose. We're gonna take it, we're gonna just pop it on. Goes right on, like that. We're gonna take the bolt and washer and screw it in. Okay, and now once you get where you want your foot, you can just snug this up just a little bit more. Yeah, just so it does move for you. All right, and now for your heel guard. And voila. Again, you could use some Loctite on these. Tight, tight, and done. Now you would do your other side, and then you would sit on the bike to see if your foot fits nicely in here. If not, you can move it by reversing the situation. Just take out these here 2 bolts and take out your master cylinder, and you'll be able to move your peg around all that you wish. If you had a brake light, it does come with it. There's a space on the back. You'll see it where that goes. But in this particular case, this is the race bike, so we don't need the brake light. Okay? Boom, boom. That's it. And you're done on this side. To use as a reference point before you take off your stock foot pegs and your gear shifter, what I always do is I always try to give a little mark right on the shift shaft at the slice here. It's just a reference point for when you put it back together. Next, if you lay out your parts how we have it here, you'll see you have your main plate, your gear shifter, and your toe peg, your foot peg, and your heel guard. The rest of the parts you see here are from stock. Okay, so pretty much this thing's gonna come together for you. You will have to put on your foot peg and your adjuster rod. All right, so basically we're gonna put this in the same spot that we put on the other side. Obviously there's a pin there, pin goes there. These are universal, so you could use them on either side. So in this case, we're going to put the foot peg in the same location as we did on the other side. All right, the pin obviously goes forward, and your breakaway goes on the bottom. Right, so you're going to do like that. You're going to snap that in. You're going to turn it around. You're going to put your bolt in. You're just going to get it going. Okay, we can tighten that up now. Let's just tighten it up. Just hold it in, it's pretty tight. No Loctite until you figure out exactly your position that you like. Second step is we're going to put in the hardware mount bolts. I like to just go like this. Get that bad boy up there going. Get the bad boy here going. So this way. Stop hardware again. Perfect. Just snug for right a second. Okay, so now we already marked when we took this off. Okay, so we want to put this pretty much back on this in the same location. This is the left-hand thread, this is the right-hand thread. Sometimes it's a little tough to get them going, you know, but you just want one thread loose on either side. Okay, same on the bottom. Okay. Right. And we have the nuts all the way back here. You can tell the left hand from the right hand. The left hand nut is much thinner than the right hand nut, so you know that which way you are. And I have them all the way backed out, all the thread. And now I'm going to just turn it towards me, and they're pretty much going to go all the way in. Maybe not all the way, we don't want all the way, but so now we want to try to get this where it lined up before, which I got it right on the first mark. Now, so it's a matter of adjusting how far back you want it or forward you want it. Towards you goes down, away from you goes up. Okay? So I think we're right about there, we like it. Okay, and then just tighten up your jam nuts. All right, and your mark is good. Goes back in. Tighten that down. Open end 10. Nothing crazy, just a little snug. All right, now for your regular hardware. Tight. We already bottomed it out, just give it a little tight. All right, and now for your heel guard. 3 millimeters, bolts, Allen key you're gonna need, just get it started. Just get it started. Bam. Boom. Now for your 10 millimeters. I'm just going to snug. Snug. And that we already did, right? Snug. Boom. Now you have your adjustments. So then you take your 3 again, I'm sorry, 5. You can go down or up. How about we just start up real quick? If your size boot, say like 8.5, 9, 10, and that's that. And you're all done. Hi, this is Dennis Alisea again, and thank you for purchasing the Geometry Rear Sets. I hope you found this video helpful. If there's any questions, please feel free to contact me by phone, by email, by DM, whatever you need, whatever is the easiest way for you to get a hold of me. I'm always available.